Guys, I think that's the solution. I might be able to get a fourth piece in there, but I got 3 of them in there, and now it's solid now. Back up so you can see it. Hopefully it's somewhat straight here. Back a little bit. We just got a ton of rain last night here. Not too doggone bad. Okay, so leaving the shop, found some of this old shorter pieces of rebar, and I almost wonder if I can hammer it down in there and it'll help fill up the gap. It's worth a shot. So I got it laying around, so hopefully it'll work. I'll show you here. And this rebar might be a little too wide too, but the point would be to try to get some of these down in there. Might have slid on down in there. So you can see the diameter of this chain link is definitely wider, or is definitely more narrow. See that movement? So it's gonna make the flagpole move a little bit. I'm gonna have to try to figure out something that I could put in there, and then I could probably try to hammer in, smash the top of the black end to make it tight. But I still feel like with wind, it's just gonna end up stretching out anyway. But that'd be something I could try. So now we're over here to where the flagpole goes. You can see the old one. Again, just one from Amazon, the 3rd or so of it. It's so thin though. You can see it just straight up snaps off. I mean, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna try to cut that down lower, and this one is a little bit smaller, so it should go down in there. Hopefully there's not too big of a gap, otherwise it'll make this new one wobble around. I'm gonna try to cut it lower so it doesn't look so weird with the silver going down into the black. What's going on, everybody? So we have a flagpole over there, and in just like 5 years, we've already went through 3 of them. Just the ones you buy online, Amazon, $100, $150. I decided I seen an idea online, and they're using some of this chain link poles or whatever you call it. I got one of the caps that'll be a good spot for the very top of my rope to loop through. Took a bolt, drilled through, and locked that nut on there really good. That's nice and tight. This will come out to about 16 foot. These are 10 foot, and then I cut a little bit off of the other one. Down here, I got that a little too tight, but it's an eye bolt. That'll be somewhere else for the rope to go through. Did the same thing, tightened it down, and then I went up here a little bit. Same thing, I didn't get that one quite as tight, so it looks a little better. And I could still technically grind a little bit more off that bolt if I don't want it sticking out, but not too big of a deal. Now, where I hook them together, one of these will slide into the end of another one. Is a little messed up, so I had to do some grinding there, if you can see, to make it fit in there. I went through and put one pretty decent sized bolt in there, about that wide, just a little bit smaller than this head. You can probably see right there how thick it is. And it was still wobbling a little bit, so I went kind of next to it, 90 degrees from this one, and went down with another hole, and now it's quite a bit tighter. So unless these bolts break with some crazy wind, but it's basically ready to go. I mean, looking at, like, I can't even remember. I bought this quite a few months ago, to be honest with you, like maybe 35, 40 bucks for this. And then I had these pieces, all these bolts and stuff laying around. So what I can do is take my rope through here, hook the flag on. That'll be the top. Down there will be the bottom. I should be able to put it in the hole pretty well and be good to go. There's a label here. I kind of want to take it off. May not be able to see it anyway, but anyway, we're going to get it in the ground, and I'm not sure if I'll have time today to get the American flag up on there, but we'll see where we go. All right, we got the string on there. It goes through the loops, just like that. We can, my loops here, I just pull the string on one side, lower the flag down to my about shoulder level, and then go back up. I can pull the string on the other side. This one shouldn't bend.